A few days ago, a group of Naivasha residents came out guns blazing, accusing William Ruto of grabbing their 5,000-acre piece of land. Days later, in a surprising turn of events, their area member of parliament, MP Kihara, came out to defend Ruto and threatened that anybody trying to lay claim to that piece of land will curse the day he or she was born. Before we listen to Kihara, let's listen to the Naivasha residents.
Na nataka kusema hivi, shamba yetu tumenyang'anywa, na tunanyang'anywa na jina ya kwamba ni rais amechukua shamba yetu. Shamba yetu inasemekana ni Ruto ametunyang'anya, na tunataka Ruto wewe ajitokeze aseme shamba si yake, na kama ni yake aseme ni yake na alipata namna gani. Wa GSU, maaskari wa GSU wenyewe wanatuambia wanalinda kwa sababu hao ndio huwa wanapewa kazi ya kulinda mali ya rais. Ruto amechukua shamba yetu na tunataka irudi. Rais Ruto. Manake tuko na documents na hatujamuuzia na hatujapea yeye. Wamekuja wakachukua shamba yetu. Zaidi ya hayo tumetangaziwa kafyu hapa Dabibi. Watu wenye wanaidaga ile shamba ambao ni wamiliki wao na wanaifuata tumekuwa marked. Ukiongea saa hivi kwako huwezi lala. Hao watu wote unaona hapa hawalali kwa nyumba. Wote wanalala nje. Na kwa sababu tumewekewa kafyu na haijakuwa registered, Dabibi yote imekuwa a state of emergency, imetangazwa hapa. Hakuna mtu anatoka nje, hakuna mtu anaenda mahali. Saa hii hata tunaongea hivi askari wamejaa humu kila mahali. Na shamba ni yetu na hatutaiacha. Sasa tumesema Ruto mwenyewe akuje atuambie ni yake namna gani. Na wenye wanachukua shamba kama si yake akataze wenye wanachukua shamba yetu kwa jina lake. Ni hayo tu.
Kidogo swali ya mwisho. Mimi kama jamii ya Mount Kenya, unadhani mna regret kuchagua Rais Ruto
kwa sababu tunaona wakati tulikuwa na Uhuru na tulikuwa na Kibaki, ile shamba bado tulikuwa ni yetu. Na wakati Ruto aliingia mambo ikabadilika na tukakuja tukaambiwa hatukufichwa, tukaambiwa na administration ya hapa DODC chief, sasa shamba ni si yenyu, imeenda na wakubwa wakiongozwa na rais mwenyewe.
Mtu akisema labda imerudi kama enzi ya Rais Moi, unadhani kuna ukweli?
Ndio.
Maybe message gani kwa rais na DP Gachagua kwa sababu yeye ndio Mount?
Mimi ninasema hivi, message yangu kwa Ruto na Gachagua, deputy and president na deputy wake, wajitokeze mkimasomaso waseme vile wanahusiana na hii shamba. Manake tunaambiwa Ruto mwenyewe ndiye ameichukua.
Those are the Naivasha residents claiming Ruto has grabbed their land. Let's now listen to their area member of parliament, MP Kihara, as reported by Citizen TV yesterday night.
Now, Naivasha Member of Parliament MP Kihara insists that President William Ruto is the bona fide owner of a 5,000-acre piece of land at Dabibi area in Naivasha. Speaking at a public baraza, Kihara accused a section of leaders of being behind a syndicate of land grabbers targeting unsuspecting owners. Now, the defense comes 1 week after 19 people were arrested for taking down a concrete fence, or rather wall, surrounding the land and destroying property worth 2.3 million shillings. Laura Otieno with the details of the escalating row over the ownership of the vast piece of land.
The ownership of a 5,000-acre piece of land at Dabibi area in Nakuru County has once again taken a new twist, with Naivasha legislator MP Kihara identifying President William Ruto as the owner of the vast piece of land. Kihara claiming that the president genuinely bought the land from former Moi-era diplomat Benjamin Kulei.
Nimekuja hapa ndio kama kuna shamba ambaye ya mtu hapa rais amechukua, aje hapa nimpeleke kwa rais. Ndio amwambie Mheshimiwa Rais, ulichukua shamba yangu.
In a ruling issued by the High Court in Nakuru in August 2023, Kulei lost his claim to the land, with the court stating that he failed to provide the land sale agreement to support his claim. Kulei had indicated that he bought the land from various individuals in 2007 who were allotted the property by the Agricultural Development Corporation. Justice Linet Omolo ruling that neither Kulei nor the said individuals presented sufficient evidence to prove ownership. Farmers laying claim to the land have since threatened to shut down schools in the area until they are issued with a title to the land.
Watu walisema ati watafunga shule na kuna watu watajua kuongea vitu hawezi kweli. Si hata mdomo yako irudishe kidogo. Unafunga shule ya nani? I want to dare wajaribu.
Ate naona mtu kwa hiyo karuninga akisema kama Ruto ako na shamba hapa anje ameuma title deed na meno. Surely you have no respect for the president. Unakuja kuchochea watu ati ndio wakasirika wamenyang'anywa shamba.
19 people were arraigned at the Milimani Law Courts facing charges of malicious damage to property. The accused persons allegedly destroyed a concrete fence worth 2.3 million shillings on February 29th at the Bibi area as they tried to access the disputed piece of land.
Let's put all that into perspective. Those Naivasha residents are saying that they have been owning that land and the previous regimes were not disturbing them. They owned that land when Uhuru Kenyatta was the president, when Kibaki was the president. Nobody was disturbing them. Upon William Ruto coming to power, they are now being chased away. In fact, they were informed that that land is now Yawakubwa. They have been chased away. Citizen is also reporting that that matter has gone to court. Ruto claims he bought that land from Kulei. Kulei could not prove in court that he bought that land because Kulei was claiming that he bought that land from several individuals who were allocated that land by ADC. But the court found Kulei could not prove any documentation of a sale agreement. So in the first place, as Ruto claims he bought that land from Kulei, the court found that land was not Kulei's. What's happening here, ladies and gentlemen? Let's dig deep. William Ruto is not new to land controversies. This is not the first time we are seeing William Ruto embroiled in a land dispute. We still remember the late Muteshi, an IDP in Eldoret, whose land was allegedly taken over by Ruto. The matter went to court and William Ruto was fined. The court found Ruto guilty. We still remember Weston Hotel. In all these instances, Ruto claims to be buying these lands from some individuals. Individuals who cannot prove that they're the real owners of these lands they're selling to Ruto. So that seems to be a consistent strategy and trend in all these disputes. What's actually happening here, ladies and gentlemen? I've always maintained that the entire Kenya Kwanza brigade, starting with William Ruto to his foot soldiers, they are coming out clearly to me as people not worth holding public offices. Their integrities are questioned. So such things were expected because in the first place, Kenyans voted for William Ruto knowing fully well all these allegations, accusations were labeled against him. They still went ahead, gave him their votes. This is a bed they made for themselves. They must lie on it. And it's very interesting. Naivasha residents who are now complaining that Ruto has grabbed their land, they most definitely voted for William Ruto to the last man or woman. In just under 2 years, they are now complaining that their 5,000-acre piece of land is gone. I think these people should not be mourned. They have speared themselves with their own spears. So that should be a warning and a lesson to them that in the next election, they should use their brains to vote, not emotions. I think that's a lesson that they have now learned. If they have not yet learned that, then nothing will help them. To the Naivasha MP Jane Kihara, this is an elected member of parliament who should be defending her people. Why is she defending RUTO instead of defending the people? That shows very clearly that these Mount Kenya members of parliament, they know very well that they were elected as a result of the RUTO wave. They know that it's RUTO who made them elected, not the people. After all, there were better candidates in other parties, but the people chose to go with the wave. That should also be a lesson and a warning to Mount Kenya residents that they should not be following the wave. Let them vote for independent leaders, leaders who will defend them and articulate their issues, not leaders who will go to parliament to start defending the big boys. I think that's a lesson. Jane Kihara sees no need of defending them because, after all, she knows that when push comes to a shove, the same people will reject her to support a leader supporting RUTO. So there is no need of defending them. The people should elect independent leaders who will be defending their interests. They should not vote as a result of the wave. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Any person watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.